Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. So glad you can make it. Capricorn, I hope you're all doing well. For those who are new, thank you for being here and welcome. And for those of you returning, thank you for coming back and welcome. Capricorn, we're going to take a look at what's going on with your money and finances, what you need to know about. I'll be using the horseshoe spread, where we're going to look at what was going on with your money in the past, where you're at with your money now, in the current situation, what will be in the future for you about your money and finances, your attitude towards your money and finances. We're going to take a look at what your concerns or worries are about your money and finances, what your challenge is with your money and finances, and what's your likely outcome that is also advice. And at the bottom of the deck, we'll see what the overall energy surrounding you and your money and finances is. But first, when I was meditating on your energy, Capricorn, I feel like you're trying to juggle or balance or change things or adapt. And you are trying to think of ways to assert yourself in that regard. And you are going through some sort of a balancing act, or I feel like some of you are losing steam, but some of you may be in and out with yourself about what's going on with your money, being wishy-washy, sometimey, back and forth in your mind. You could be dealing with someone that's like this, where your ability to really count on them is questionable. Now, I was shuffling using the Gateway Oracle, and you have, for your money and finances, is believing in magic. True magic is abounding in my life. There's a need for you to believe in magic, to believe in the universe, that you are not doomed, that the universe is supporting you and helping you with your money and finances situation. This is talking about that even though you may have doubts, maybe you doubt your ability to see things improve or change, or your ability to adapt or balance things, or maybe you doubt that the universe is real, or that there are forces, mystical forces, that are out there looking to support you and guard you and help you. And so it's okay to be in doubt either way. But this is a time where there's a need for you to choose, Capricorn, that even though you are experiencing doubt, and that even though you cannot see or hear whether something is happening or not, for you to believe that it's happening even though you can't see or hear it, and happening for you, not to you, and that something will come up for you, or this being orchestrated for you behind the scenes to support you, to bring you that balance, to bring you that change, or the ability to adapt at a time that you don't see the way to assert yourself, or that you may be losing steam with asserting yourself, or that you are in doubt because you can't see the possibility, because you're not able to touch it and see it. This is you needing to believe in the possibilities, even though you may not be able to see or hear it. And that's when you can allow yourself to trust in the universe and trust that something good will happen, that you will be supported wherever you are, That's when the magic happens and the doors open for you. Because that is you allowing the universe to assist you fully and not resist it, even though you doubt. Believe that something good can happen. For some of you, you are believing in this. And because you are believing in something positive coming in and that will happen for you, doors will open, opportunities will appear, and it's as if it's magic coming out of nowhere. But whether you doubt or not, just believe that the universe is orchestrating and assisting you and supporting you, and it will show up. Now and always. Spirit, what do Capricorns need to know about their money and finances, please? What do Capricorns need to know about their money and finances? You have some doubts. Yep. You're worried. Some of you, you're thinking of the worst. Some of you, your concerns are huge. Or you have many concerns that all need to be addressed and require money or involve your money in some way. What do the Capricorns need to know about their money and finances? What is in the recent past? For some of you, some things may not have been coming together or working out, or you've been finding yourself financially stuck. You may have been experiencing some delays as it has to do with your money and finances or your goals with money. What was the recent past money situation for Capricorns? Where are Capricorns at in the present regarding their money and finances, please? What is Capricorn's attitude towards their money and finances? What is Capricorn's concern, worry about their money and finances? What is Capricorn's challenge with their money and finances? What is Capricorn's likely outcome that will also act as advice? You do have the sun here, so something may come to light, or you are trying to gain clarity, or for some of you, this is you experiencing something positive happening, or you able to see some small success, a small achievement after struggle, or something positive is beginning to happen or will start to happen even though you are struggling with the sun. The sun also is saying to you that the universe is pumping positive energy into your circumstances, Capricorn. For some of you, there could be a focus on a child with the sun here. But with the sun, this is about a focus on having positive outcomes with your investments. There's a focus on looking to do well or better or do very well concerning those investments or concerning your money circumstances. For some of you, this is about trying to see your savings be on the rise, wanting abundance, seeing abundance. But this is definitely saying that there's a need for you to feel positive, even if you're struggling, about your progress that you're trying to make or that you're making with your money and finances at this time with the sun energy here. Thank you, Spirit. And at the bottom of the deck, what is the overall energy surrounding Capricorn and their money and finances? Capricorn's money and finances. What do they need to know? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, Capricorn, let's get into this. Stick around because at the end, we're going to take a look at some additional guidance and advice for your money and finances for the month of February 2020. Okay, Capricorn? Let's get it. In the recent past, you do have the Magician. At present, you have the Five of Wands. In the future, the Eight of Swords. Oof. You're going through it, Capricorn. Your attitude towards your money and finances is the King of Swords. Your concern or worry about your money and finances is the Ace of Swords. Your challenge with your money and finances is the Three of Swords. And your likely outcome, see, the Nine of Cups. Nice. At the bottom, you do have the World, okay? And underneath the World, you do have the Eight of Pentacles. So this is you working very, very hard, Capricorn. With this World as your overall energy for your money and finances. This is you working very, very hard. Some of you are burning the midnight oil. This is you focusing on your craft, focusing on building your money and finances, building through hard work. Some of you doing extra hours. But this is you trying to make sure things work with what you're doing and what you need or what needs to happen with your money and finances. But also with the Eight of Pentacles, this is talking about that there's also a need for you to pay attention to the fucking details so that you don't misstep, okay? There may be a need to check and double check what you're doing, all right? This is also asking you, are you being practical and staying grounded? This is also asking you, are you too busy right now, okay? You could be overworking. Some of you, there might be issues with being able to find work or work slowing down or something not working. And so with the World here, this is you wanting something to come full circle. This is you wanting to see success. This is you wanting attainment, okay, with your money and finances. This is you wanting to see the payout. This is you focusing on having mastery over your money and finances or with what you're working on or crafting a building or wanting to see work. For some of you, there's a focus on a major project to do with work or that you're working on that money is involved or for you to earn money with, and you wanting to see success and completion with this. But this is you wanting to have attainment. This is you wanting wholeness and completion. For some of you, there may be a need to come to some sort of realization with what you're working on regarding your money and finances. So as to either tweak what you're doing to have success or allow you to realize something that will help you to be more successful. Okay? But this here also with the World is that this is completion, trying to bring something to a close. But this is you wanting to reach the end of a cycle with something as well. For some of you, a money source has come to an end, or there may be an ending with work or work assignment. But with the World here, something has ended or you are looking to see how to bring something to an end. But this is a focus on completion and wanting success and seeing the payout. Now for some of you, there may be a focus on retirement or a focus on investment. Now, in the recent past, you do have the Magician. So some of you may have been focused on an Aries or an Aquarius. But with the Magician here, this is you manifesting in the recent past, where through you manifesting, something happens or something did come into fruition. Maybe it was work or you coming up with an idea. But this is you being able to also adapt and be cunning and crafty and use wisdom to find a way to dominate in a situation and make money. With this magician here, having all the tools to be able to manifest money, or opportunities or ideas, things were presented to you in the recent past that allowed you to manifest with the magician here. Now, my question to you about this magician in the recent past is, the magician, what kind of cunning did you use? Was the cunning crafty and with wisdom, or was there deceit with the focus to dominate? Or was there false expertise here with this magician in the recent past? Let's take a closer look at that magician. Spirit, please clarify the magician in the recent past for Capricorn. Clarify the magician. Clarify the magician for Capricorn in money and finances. Clarify the magician, please. For some of you, you may have done some magic in the recent past to conjure money. In the recent past, some of you may have been manipulative or manipulated things in order to make money. But did you go about it the right way, or were you in your shadow? Let's see. Spirit, tell me about the magician, please, for Capricorn. Thank you. The Queen of Pentacles. So with the Queen of Pentacles here, this was you being able to manifest money, or you were making money. Okay. You had all the tools and the influence and the power of your influence and your ability to manipulate the elements in order for you to make money and manifest your money needs. With the Queen of Pentacles, this is you experiencing comfort, financial independence, or seeing your money grow. This was you being practical, responsible. You nurtured the situation with this Queen of Pentacles. And you got fulfillment in the recent past with this Ten of Cups. Or there was a focus on family or a significant connection where you were able to make money. You were able to see your money allow you to be comfortable. Now at present, you got the Five of Wands. So with this Five of Wands at present, Capricorn, you're experiencing some sort of challenges or strife or some struggles around your money and finances here. For some of you, you may be resorting to gambling with this Five of Wands. For some of you, there may be some sort of competition where you are trying to get money and there's a competition, or that there's a tug, a war between you and others concerning money. But there's some challenges and strife about money and finances for you at present. And so with the Five of Wands here, fives bring about change. Even though that change can be difficult or hard to experience, the Five also talks about you needing to find a way to see what action you can take to either change this, or is the action to withdraw. So let's clarify this Five of Wands. Spirit, please clarify the Five of Wands for Capricorn. Clarify the Five of Wands. I did see the moon peek out. So for some of you, this is about you needing to be careful about important and major decisions. That this may be a time that you shouldn't be making major decisions, and maybe you did. Or this is a time where your money could be fluctuating in an extreme way. This may be a time where you don't have all of the information. This may be a time where there may be a hidden agenda here. This is a time where there may be a need for you to trust your instincts. Be mindful whether or not you are dealing with someone that is shady or having shady business dealings or something underhanded happening. Be mindful that it's possible that all may not be what it seems. There may be a need for you to not take something face value. There may be a concern around fraud. Okay, but this is also experiencing emotional uneasiness and uncertainty. And this is about not seeing things clearly or needing clarity with something here also with that moon that I saw peeking as I'm looking for what is going on with this Five of Wands. Spirit, what is this Five of Wands for Capricorn? What is this Five of Wands for Capricorn, please? What is this Five of Wands for Capricorn? Money and finances at present. Thank you. On this Five of Wands is the Knight of Cups. So this is challenges around an offer or opportunity. There may be some change that comes in that brings in good news for some of you with this Knight of Cups. Underneath, you do have the Four of Coins. So there's an opportunity or offer for some of you that will allow for you to gain stability or security or to be able to hold on to what you have. For others of you, there is an offer or opportunity that causes you to feel stuck. Okay? But this here is, there's a focus on your stability and your security. There may be a struggle with you being able to secure an opportunity or an offer, or there may be some challenge with some news that comes in, or because this Knight of Cups is kind of moving away. So there may be a struggle for you around money and finances because someone may be behaving miserly towards you, or this may be you towards another where you're being miserly and you're penny pinching. Okay? With this Knight of Cups. For some of you, you could be struggling with your money and finances because you may have fantasized your situation where you were operating more from a place of being a dreamer and not more reality based, and as a result you're experiencing challenges and struggles with your ability to have stability or security, or you're finding yourself being stuck. But this is you wanting stability and security, but you're struggling here with that. Spirit, what is the best advice for Capricorn with the Five of Wands? What is the best advice for Capricorn regarding the Five of Wands? Be careful of any overindulging that you may be doing. What is the best advice for Capricorn regarding the Five of Wands? You could be fighting over money, or someone may have changed up on you and reneged on helping you or offering or presenting support for you around money and finances. What is the best advice? Thank you. The best advice for this Ten of Swords is to be careful be careful that you're not being stabbed in the back. Okay, that you're not being played. There's a need for you to be careful about ruin. You want to avoid ruin. You want to avoid the complications here and the difficulties. Or the best advice here is to see how to resurrect the situation even though you're dealing with difficulties or ruin. Underneath that you have the Sun. Maintain a positive attitude despite what you're going through right now. Even though you're experiencing ruin or some difficulties, or you may be being stabbed in the back by someone, being betrayed. But with the sun here, this is you needing to get clarity, or something's coming to light. But this is you needing to focus on, how do you get abundance here, even though you're struggling, to still find a way to feel positive and focus on trying to make progress. You may be struggling with making progress here. In the future, though, you do have the Eight of Swords. I don't like this for you. In the future, this is you being trapped in your mind. This is you experiencing restriction or limitation. Okay? Either by your circumstances or by how you're viewing this with the Eight of Swords. This is you not able to see a way out. This is you experiencing where your money and finances are limited or restricted, or there's some constraints around your money and finances. This is you having trouble seeing a solution or the answer to your troubles. Spirit, clarify this Eight of Swords, please. The Three of Swords was peaking, so there may be some where you are separated from money, or with the Three of Swords there is a breakdown in communication, or there are external factors that is negatively impacting your money situation, or there is a three-party situation where there is some sort of pain or suffering that you are experiencing as a result of this three-party situation, because someone may be telling lies or causing some sort of financial setback for you with something that you were working or building, or this may be due to you misstepping or missing a detail or needing a detail. Spirit, clarify this Eight of Swords for Capricorn. Clarify this Eight of Swords for Capricorn, please. I also feel at present that you are looking at how to change things around your money situation where you're experiencing challenges, by trying to find or seize and offer opportunity so that you can avoid ruin and bring it to an end at present. Spirit, clarify the Eight of Swords, please. Because you do have the World here, and this is you wanting to bring something to a close or see some completion here or get some success. What is this Eight of Swords? Thank you. On the Eight of Swords, you have death. So this is you experiencing some sort of money loss. There may be a focus on a Scorpio for you. There's money loss due to, for some of you, the devil in the details, missing a detail, misstepping, or there's a loss of work or job, or something is no longer working, or there's a change with what you were working on, or what you were working on has come to an end or come to a stop. But also this is you not knowing or not able to see how to change this, how to change this up. You may be having trouble with being able to work on something so you can let it go and start something new. Or there's some considerable changes that have happened with your money or with work. And this is about you trying to figure out how to get through it. Whether this is a job cut or some sort of cut with your money, or some sort of setback with a structure or what was being built. But this is you experiencing some sort of loss, or you're experiencing considerable changes that have you trapped in your mind. To do with your money or to do with work, or both. Your attitude towards your money is the King of Swords. So with the King of Swords here, this is you trying to have a clear mind, trying to be logical, trying to be focused, come up with good decisions, to detach from your emotions, to gain clarity, to see how to cut things out. With this King of Swords here, this is you also seeing that you need to make some major decisions or get some advice from a professional. But with the King of Swords, this is you trying to come up with an intervention or see how you can direct this, or what is it that you need to do to implement some sort of restraint, or you're trying to come up with a verdict on this matter for yourself about your money and finances. But you are looking to be logical. This is you focusing on being knowledgeable, trying to have wisdom, trying to see how you can have power in a situation and do it tactfully, where you can have some sort of influence in the situation to have some success or bring it to a close or attain what you need here. But this is you looking at how to be an authority. Your concern and worry about your money and finances is the Ace of Swords. So for some of you, your concern or worry is that money is being cut with this Ace of Swords. For some of you, your concern or worry is whether or not you'll get the clarity here or a breakthrough. For some of you, there may be concern or worry about some information that you need, or that you are expecting, or that comes in, or there's concern about the ability to get to the truth. Or come up with a new strategy. Your challenge is this Three of Swords. So this is the challenge of a temporary setback, feeling disappointed, the challenge of external factors affecting your circumstances in a negative way or an adverse way, the challenge of a three-party situation where there's a communication breakdown, or you experience some sort of loss or setback being in this connection. There's problems in communication. This is the challenge of how do you separate yourself in what you're going through and move away from it. This is the challenge of perhaps how do you recover. The challenge of how do you heal this with this Three of Swords. Spirit, what is the advice for the Three of Swords? As the challenge, what is the advice of this Three of Swords being the challenge? But this is you suffering, the challenge of suffering, the challenge of disappointment, or to avoid suffering or disappointment, or to avoid being separated from your money, or the challenge to heal it, or the challenge of not being able to see the way to heal it. What is the best advice, please, for Capricorn on this Three of Swords? What is the best advice for Capricorn on this Three of Swords? Thank you. The Three of Cups. So the best advice of this Three of Cups is for you to look to others for cooperation and support, so that you can achieve or have some sort of small achievement here. But this is you needing to look to others to be of support and help to you with this Three of Cups. See who you can get to help you to address your worries, fears, your doubts, and concerns. With this Three of Cups. Also with the Three of Cups, This is about you being careful with who you come together with, as it has to do with your money and finances. For some of you, there may be a need for you to be careful not to part with your money for the sake of helping somebody else, if this is going to cause you to find yourself limited and restricted financially, or experiencing being in a trapped circumstance because of it. Also be careful about other people concerning your money and finances, and making sure that you are dealing with people that, if you are going to look for support, being that this is your guidance, that you're on the same page with the people that are looking to support you, that do mean you well and don't have a hidden agenda and want to see you get success and completion and attainment with your money needs and goals, or with helping you with your money situation. For some of you, there may be a need for you to throw some sort of event to gain money, that allows you to gain money by throwing an event, a social event of some sort, to help you to address your concerns. Also, there's a need to be mindful with the Nine of Swords that you are not overthinking. You do have the Nine of Cups, so no matter what the fuck this is that you're going through about your money and finances situation, is as if you just are granted a wish by the universe, Capricorn. Because this Nine of Cups is saying that you get contentment, you get satisfaction, you get a wish granted to you. Okay? You see improvement with your money and finances situation that will make you happy. This may even feel like a fucking miracle. Because no matter what is going on, there's a need for you to believe in magic, and that the universe is supporting you. No matter how fucking crazy this is, for you to keep a level head, to stay logical, to detach from your emotions and not let your emotions get you carried away in this shit. For you to have perspective and focus on that this will pass, that something good is going to happen. Something's going to happen to change this shit up. Let's take a look at what some additional guidance is for you. Spirit, what is the guidance? What is the additional guidance, please, for Capricorns regarding their money and finances? Can we please have some additional guidance for Capricorn? Thank you. You have detox your friendships. So there's some people you may need to separate from, or you need to go ahead and do an assessment and evaluate your friendships. Detox your friendships, Capricorn. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time. So be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. So with this King of Swords, there's a need for you to make the cut. Some people got to go, because they are affecting your money fucking flow. Okay? There's some people that are not in your corner and is making things worse instead of better. For some of you, there may be a need for you to stop socializing with certain motherfuckers and detox yourself from certain friendships that's just hindering your money and finances situation, whether this is you being separated from your money by trying to help their ass, or they're not following through, you can't count on them, but somehow they're causing you to suffer. And this is the time for you to focus on separating yourself from that and healing yourself now from this shit. where you may well be able to avoid it. Cut out the relationships that are not serving you, and you know what relationships those they are. Or you need to create some distance in this bitch. You also have, it is safe for you to receive. The more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world. And so remember, I asked for what's the best advice. So you may not be someone that, is okay with asking for help. Well, change that. It's okay to ask for help. Okay? Or don't be okay with it, but do it anyway. Because it is safe for you to receive. It is safe for you to get help and support. And you may find that you will receive help and support that feels like a wish or magic, where something is happening at a time where you don't see a fucking way at all. And at the bottom, you do have words of abundance. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms. And that is what you attract for yourself and others. So again, this is about words of abundance. Speaking life, positivity into your situation, but also thinking that way. I hope these messages help, Capricorn. You do have wish fulfillment. Happiness is down the road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. And remember, what was that, The Wizard of Oz? Where there was a lot of challenges for Dorothy, but she had to follow the yellow brick road. And despite the adversity, she kept it pushing. And then she got her wish. She saw some satisfaction, gained some contentment here. And see, with all of this here, yellow, this is talking about your solar plexus. This is having an I can attitude, maintaining in your self-esteem and personal power, and having that will and determination and confidence that something good will happen, that you will get a wish or a miracle in this bitch. Because it's right here. I hope these messages help. Do like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching. Bye, Capricorn.